All right, so we've learned about derivatives through the limits, and we've talked a little bit about the power rule and how to handle derivatives through the power rule, as well as constant functions. Now, suppose that you have the derivative of some function, but that function is multiplied by a constant value. All right, what you can do is you can bring that constant out, much like you could in limits. And so the derivative of a constant times a function is nothing more than the constant times the derivative of the function. And in the sum and difference, they apply almost identical to the limits. If you take the derivative of the sum or difference of two functions, then it is equal to the sum and difference of the derivatives of those two functions. So you can actually, in a very realistic way, distribute the derivative amongst functions in addition and subtraction. This does not work with multiplication and division. Be very careful there. Okay, so now the difference, or the derivative of a sum is the sum of the derivatives. The difference of the derivative of the difference is the difference of the derivatives. So let's put these rules into effect. So if we take a look at number 12, we have g of x is equal to 3x minus 1. And if we take the derivative of g of x, then that is equal to the derivative of 3x, which is 3, minus the derivative of 1, which it's a constant, and so it's 0, which is just 3. So the derivative of 3x minus 1 is 3. Now, we have y is equal to t squared plus 2t minus 3. In this case, we're going to take the derivative. The derivative of t squared is 2t. Okay, we brought down the 2 and we decreased it by 1 up top. Plus, again, we keep that plus because the derivative of sums is the sum of derivatives. The derivative of 2 times t is 2 times the derivative of t. The derivative of t is 1. 2 times 1 is 2. The derivative of negative 3 is 0. Okay, so this is going to be 2t plus 2. All right, so let's move on. Here we are with f of x. So now the derivative of f of x, or f prime of x, is going to be 2. And I'm going to write this one out. It's 2 times the derivative of x cubed minus the derivative of x squared plus 3 times the derivative of x. Okay, and now notice I'm bringing, whenever I've had the constants 2 and 3, I'm bringing those outside of the derivative. So now f prime of x is equal to 2 times, bring down the 3, subtract 1 off, minus the derivative of x squared is 2x, plus 3 times the derivative of x, which is 1. So now f prime of x is equal to 6x squared minus 2x plus 3. If you can keep it all in your head, and it's going to take some practice, you take this and bring it down, so you multiply these two things, and then you subtract 1 off the power. So 2 times 3 is 6, take 1 off the power for 2, minus, bring this down, 2x to the first, plus 3x, you just drop the x. Anytime it's linear, just drop it and put whatever's in front. Okay, and that's how you do it. That's a quick and down and dirty way of doing it.